What's up, Zox fam? Now we're going to be doing some Wuthering deep diving. All right. Now you guys have sent me quite a bit of content to check out. So we're going to be actually reacting to the 3 new playable characters in Wuthering Waves. Now we have to shout out Wuthering Radio for actually putting this video together. I will have that link down below so that you guys can check that out. We also will be doing some more reactions and things of that nature, some lore diving, all that jazz, as far as new information, things of that nature on the Twitch at twitch.tv/Zoxaskun. All right, so let's go ahead and let's jump into this and see what this is all about.
A new Wuthering Waves trailer just dropped in anticipation of the second closed beta test, and it's packed with reveals. Most notably, character reveals.
Yeah, characters. Let's go.
Looking man, Kakarot. He actually used to be an NPC in the first closed beta.
Oh, that's right. Kakarot was an NPC
on his way to become a playable character. Back then, he had a pretty entertaining way of speaking, so I hope his personality
man was
still
just rolling
people.
in like,
this
what's good with y'all?
Mark on his forehead is known as a tacit mark. Every playable character, every so-called resonator, has one, and you'll see them glow when they use their abilities. What's interesting to me is the similarity between these tacit marks and this marking on enemy creatures who are called tacit discords, or TDs for short.
Oh, now, okay. So this is one thing, if I recall correctly, right? Because she's hitting on something, right? If I remember correctly, those tacit marks, they have, if I recall, I thought they had to take some sort of medication, because I remember reading like some of the story, and I thought it was like if they weren't like within like certain health parameters, they could actually go crazy. So if I'm not mistaken, I think that's also one of the things is that they could technically, if I'm not mistaken, could turn into one of those things. So I think that that's like kind of like, it kind of plays into like the abilities and stuff. And that's where we might be seeing some of those similarities. That's a really, really important thing to point out though. Now, the only thing I will say though, is that that was based off of, I think, the original storyline that they had for CBT1. CBT2 could be very different because I have not experienced it. So I can't say that 100%. So again, let me know in the comment section down below if that's what it was relevant to. Because I remember like there's something along the lines of that. And even when they were releasing character profiles, they were even mentioning how like there were certain parameters with the character's mental state that they all had to kind of be aware of, just so that they didn't go, I guess, berserk or whatever. So
seeing this shadowy figure with Kakarot, who shares many features in common with a TD, as well as Kakarot's transformed state. Also,
yeah, that transformed state is so sick on him.
Makes me extremely curious about his story and its implications for the world. Just how much do resonators and TDs have in common?
Yeah.
On his outfit, you can find wave patterns at the bottom of his skirt, which is a theme you'll find throughout the cast of Wuthering Waves. There's no doubt that Kakarot is a good-looking character who will earn plenty of fans.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This guy right here, dude, is literally going to be one of my favorites. Like Gian and Kakarot, bro. That's easy claps right there.
Bulging abs aside, his white eyelashes add charm to his piercing blue eyes, and his wonderfully flowing hair reaches all the way to his feet. His bangs look like he's trying to keep them trimmed, and so he's pushed them back haphazardly with his hand. On a semi-related note,
yeah, that's all Sephiroth vibes
between people who love Sephiroth and
that was a tough add-in, dude.
Next, we have this tiger boy, whose name hasn't appeared in any official capacity yet. This new guy has a lot of personality with so much energy behind every animation, and it really makes him stand out among the bunch. I'm happy. I'm not gonna lie. Of this genre of character, but I'm unhappy for me because it looks like he's completely replaced.
Oh yeah, Awu. I forgot about Awu. My
favorite male character in the first closed beta test, despite only being an NPC. They're both
I'm not gonna lie, I'm just not putting 2 and 2 together that this unit is replacing Awu. So I'm wondering if the character is still gonna be named Awu or if they're gonna name him something completely different. But it is really nice. I think it again kind of ties into again where the game is comes from. And I know Dong talked about it in the dev note video yesterday that they wanted to add this character so that they could have just something from their culture, the lion dance being added to the game. You kind of see this trend added into these kinds of games because if I'm not mistaken, I think there's a unit in what is it, Genshin Impact that does lion dancing. I'm pretty sure, right? So yeah, this is like something that's really cool to see. And I feel like this even opens up into like what other traditional like Chinese types of units will we see that kind of play into their fighting styles, which I'm really excited to see. I like if you guys aren't familiar with like Punishing Gray Raven, they actually have units that like actually use music notes to base their abilities off of that. Using a flute. Like there's a lot of different plays that they can go with, and so I think that they're kind of going into like these other things like festive ideas and stuff like that. I think it's really cool, and that offers another layer of types of characters that we're going to see. So I'm really excited for this kind of stuff, to be honest.
Tigers, and both use this exact dragon head. So I think a Wu's demise is a foregone conclusion. But what if we had this new guy and a Wu?
Yeah, that would be sick if we got both.
That would be the best possible timeline for everyone. Our third latest character is a kind-looking
She looks
lady with
so
brilliantly
good.
long hair who apparently is taking style tips from female Rover. Her name hasn't been revealed yet either, so for now, I'm gonna call her Punchy Girl. Punchy Girl fights with her fists and has a strong yin and yang theme. This theming can be seen in her earrings, in the dual colors of her hair, and even her entire outfit. And her animations, of course.
Yeah, she looks so sick.
If you're familiar with Kuro Games' other title,
Punishing Gray Raven, yep.
Kuro loves black and white character designs, and Punchy Girl feels like the culmination of that love.
Yep.
Black and white with a tiny bit of color splashed in is absolutely classic Kuro.
Yeah, I love that. I love that design.
Terrifying, but in a way I enjoy. The red eye.
I'm not gonna lie either. Like the other thing with this unit that I think I'm most excited for is she does Tai Chi. So I know that they also covered that in the dev video yesterday. She actually does Tai Chi. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God, dude, this is like the best thing ever. Tai Chi, dog, is insane. So I was like, man, these units are about to go absolutely nuts.
Eyelashes help bring some color to her design, and the sharp cyan ring around her white pupils allow them to pierce right through.
Yeah, that's insane detail.
With ridiculously long hair bring me a lot of happiness because I love seeing it bounce around behind them. The bouncier a character's hair, the better they are. The first closed beta received some criticism for how like characters were to one another, and I'm happy to say this doesn't seem to be a problem anymore.
Yeah, I feel like everything's
thanks to the new
diversified.
designs. But to find out more about character changes, you're going to need to watch this video.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, guys. They really did do a good job with making these units look different. I just feel like they really did put in a big effort to making sure that we're getting a whole different like kind of vibe. Like I said, I felt like there was a lot of complaining about it, but like, man, after watching the dev video and then actually seeing these things, taking another look at some of these things, I'm like, dude, like this dev team, like, dude, they're really honestly trying. Like they took a lot of feedback, and I feel like just like with anything, you're gonna have some people that love it, you're gonna have some people that don't like it. But I think that regardless, it doesn't take away from the fact that they're at least attempting to make an effort to try to please as many people as they can. Like honestly, overall though, I'm stoked, dude. I can't lie. I'm really honestly waiting to see, and I'm like, not that I want them to do it, but I'm almost wondering what limiteds they're going to look like in this game. Like if they do limiteds, oh man, that's going to be nuts. So yeah, I'm actually pretty excited. Again, guys, make sure you guys go check out the Wuthering Radio. Shout out to them for putting this video together. It's really extremely well done. And I hope that, again, guys, you guys come through to the Twitch. We'll be doing our own research and just kind of talking. I do have a podcast that's also going to be coming up soon for Wuthering Waves specifically. So make sure you guys like and subscribe so that you guys don't miss out on that. But everybody, take it easy, stay blessed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.